Hi, my name is Muhammad Amar bin Zamani from class 2 TSI. So today I will talk about a short story called Hills Like White Elephant. So I will discuss a few questions from a two significant view, which is Akli and Nakli. Akli is knowledge and Nakli is spiritual or God. So the first question is, if I fall for someone's husband or wife, would I pursue the relationship? In my opinion, and from myself, I will say no, because it will lead to misunderstanding from many parties, either from a man or a woman's side, and this will lead to the fight, as we can see in the recent viral videos where a woman has been caught cheating with another man in the room at the hotel. So if we see from the Nakli view, in Islam, a man is allowed to do a polygamy, which is have more than one wife. So in this case, it is no problem if a man who is already have a wife fall for another woman, but it is a fault if a woman who has already have a husband fall for another man, because if she do so, she has been disobedient to husband, and it is not allowed in Islamic side. But we need to remember that polygamy is allowed in Islamic law if the husband is truly capable, not only from a financial point of view, but also treatment, feelings and love. But for Muslim, if you want to do anything, we need to ask God or do an istikharah to get an opinion. We move to the second question. What can we do to help someone family member who is an alcoholic? In an ugly view, as a person, if our member or family member, either our friends is an alcoholic, firstly we need to guide him to back to the main roads. Means we need to get him out of an alcoholic person. So how to do this? Firstly, we need to give a good guidance, be a good friends, show some love to our friends. So tell him about that it is no good to be an alcoholic person. So from a point of view in Islamic side, as we know, alcoholic drink is not allowed in Islam. If we drink even a little bit, our pray, our dua, our pray, it is not accept. So if it is not accept, how do we want to pray? How do we want to live as a normal person? How do we live? How to live in a good life, like that. The third question is, premarital sex is very common now regardless of religions. Why do we think this is happening? From my view is, this is happening when the two person fall in love, and then there is too much nonsense talking, firstly about sex, even from a video call. But if we usually talk about sex, when they see each other, it will be easier for them to do a premarital sex. This is why this is happening a lot. Next is from a Nakli view. I think this is happen the Satan Satan. It is his job, their job, to get a Muslim to fall in the premarital sex. As we can see, Islam not allow us to do two seats in the dark with a two person, because Islam say when we sit two person in the dark or in some place, there will be a third person, which is Satan. Yes. So how to avoid this? Firstly, we need to know that premarital sex is not good for us, for our family, for our future. Premarital sex is not a good things to do, because it will lead to HIV, like example. So it is good if you want to do sex, you go to your parents and tell, I want to marry because I want to do sex. But we need to remember, sex is not about why we marry. Marriage is bigger than having sex. Marriage is a lot harder than we think. It's not about only we do sex. Yes, remember that. We move to the fourth question, which is the last question. Will you still get married to the one you love even without the blessing of your or his parents? For me, if I truly love someone, even without getting the blessing of my parents, I still get married with her, because fall in love is not easy, and it will get tougher if we fall in love with someone and we are not getting the bless from the parents. So for me, I will still find a way to get married from her. Maybe I will talk to my parents, to her parents, slowly. What people say, slowly but surely. Yes, my parents, we need to know that our parents is not cruel enough. They will not do something like that to us. Maybe in the early stage, they are not allow us to get married, but time after time, maybe they will change their mind. Who knows? From the Islamic view, yes, whatever we do, we need the blessing of our parents. So everything we will do, it will comes with barakah. So as a Islamic person, there is always need a bless from our parents. Thank you for listening. I think that's all. Thank you. See you later. See you later.